Cheers, dear friends. Congratulations. One more time. Congratulations, you've made it. You made it in the true new earth. The organic new earth. That it consists of many stolen particles all over the dimensions, the realities, the universes, and many other synthetic earths. They've been peeled off and stolen from the system or soul of this beautiful planet for these dark entities to enjoy, to enslave you not once but hundreds of times at the same time. Just different layout of the environment, and you've done, and you're producing and producing. It's like cloning the cow a million times, and you know that, or whatever, you're hoping that the milk will be the same. Yet they didn't understand that when you clone or steal just a fraction of the energy, the outcome or results of these energies are getting weaker, and they cannot live as long as they plan by creating completely new reality for you and well, pretty much all the humanity around. So it's a very generic, broad title. Goes by this: to accept the answer is the greatest of the braveries. Meaning what? Answers from who? I never ask a question. That's one thing. Most of the humanity never asked the question why certain things are like this or like that. Why certain people are slaves and the others are the, let's call it, elite or ruling class, or feuds, I don't know the right pronunciation, but the one that actually created feudalism, or capitalism, socialism, communism. Any other ism will be no more, because there's no more free will for any of you exercise this stupidity. Now only God's will. God's will is a bit tough, let's say. He goes only to the ones who are asking the questions. But you can ask thousands of stupid questions. Why, God, I'm ill? Why, God, I'm so poor? Why, God, this things doesn't change, and so on. And you receive nothing, because it was a free will. Meaning you find your own answers, or find the ways that you've been indoctrinated and change it. Now, as of today on, it's quite a different story. Maybe for, peaceful, brave, generous beings will be absolutely the same. Even more delighted than it was before. When somebody does something nice to others and expect nothing in return, but she still receives it. So first, people don't question their situation. They think it's normal to be a slave. They think it's very, almost like organic to eat crap, to kill animals for feeding, to go in war and kill others because somebody else gave you an order. Did you ever question, is this order moral? Did you ever question, is it moral to kill another animal for you to eat and survive, let's say? Not even considering the alternative that you can survive and much more, better quality of life living on vegetables, living on fruits. So why in majority people don't even accept the answers they're hearing? Because these are, as of now or until now, these are just the programming techniques of mind control. To such an extent that not even the mind controllers knew that they were mind controlled. They were controlled to the point that genetically they were created in this way. So all these freaking royals, they think they are something special. They're just special for the sake of being in control of the other control-minded freaks. So why we don't want to hear some of the deep answers that we're questioning? Why have to be in jail? Why have to work to actually just live? To receive some kind of fake entity called money, or cherish a gold, and it was Egyptian cherished the gold, we should too, right? If other civilizations cherished, dry poop from the cow, we should do the same, right? But people get a bit smarter, so they don't cherish a golden cow. They now cherish fiat money, a piece of paper that it says has all-seeing eye, and it says $100 or $1. Dull, R-M. Yeah, very dull we were. So, go back to the question. Why we don't accept the answers that we are hearing? Why we rather cherish some freaking idol or icon, singing icon, than, Martin Luther King. Gandhi. Why? We received all these answers already. So why we don't want to hear them? Because most of the humanity is coward. Don't take it too wrong, and this is okay. Just accept it. Somebody like stupid me saying. Most of the humanity was cowardly. Because they knew they're doing pretty much everything wrong. But due to their conformity, due to their greed, due to their ego, they're deciding not to. Not to see the answers. They were in their face. Prime Creator will never push the answer inside your mouth and say, you have to behave like this. He will give you in front of you in a very subtle and hidden way. So you have to actually ask for the answers, and when you see them, you have to actually take them and acknowledge them. You cannot just go away and brush it off. Not this life, maybe next one. When I've been rich, then I'll do something different. So why many people are so poor in this lifetime? Because, let's call it karmically, these creatures, they are organizing all these karmic boards and etheric astral cities, organizing when and what you're going to do in your next life, what you have to, in a quote, learn. They're actually finding a way where you can produce the most energy by simply suffering. That's why many people are absolutely in a distress. Doesn't matter. In Africa, they live poor, but they've been absolutely greedy for something to have a bit more. So for them, it was a goal, go to America. For Americans, it was a goal to be better than their neighbor. For Americans, they want to go and take all the gold or diamonds from South Africa or Africa, Namibia. So we're going into the circle where everybody wants that somebody else has. Not ever asking why. Why do we need a thing that somebody else has? It's theirs. They want to have it. So why would bother even going there? Because we were cowards. As a humanity, I'm talking, including myself. Because I hope you'll feel a bit better, because I came from within the humanity, with my truly deep recognition of Creator within me. So, another layer. Why none of the New Age religions, old Christian, Muslim, Hindu religions, are not able to accept there is another way of looking into the world or into the life? Why only their arrogant approach is the only, let's call it, true one? I never had an idea why somebody has to be so stubborn because some old written script, and just because it's old must be true, right? So all these Bible scriptures are true? Absolutely not. They're fabricated to the point that you will not be able to almost like leave this program. That you have to cherish the God who's not even God. These are the, let's say, imposter gods, imposter angels and masters, and all the invented echelon of the crapsters who just do nothing else but stealing your energy. So why the souls are accepting so bluntly that they have to suffer life in, life out? Why? Think Martin Luther King suffered because he was killed? Tell you for sure, absolutely not. He knew every single moment. 42 attempts, from poison, shooting, stabbing, 42 attempts on his life. And he still continued telling his truth. Many people start hearing it. Yet, time passed, he's gone from the, let's say, front pages. He's never been on the front pages, by the way. When he was killed, that was pretty much all. But never his truths and his wisdoms were posted publicly for all to contemplate, to hear a different reality that it can actually start growing here on earth, because we as a majority of humans deciding to be kinder to each other, to be equal, to start really being like whistleblower after whistleblower should show up in every aspect of our life. What's happening now? Whistleblower shows up, fake media comes with attacks and defamations and all the crap they can come up with, and people just in my language there is like expression, they cover themselves with their ears. Meaning, they don't want to hear, they put ears right here. So, they don't want to see, they don't want to hear, and they don't want to talk about this. Bottom line, the main sickness of this society, cowardness. Being cowardly freaks. Being comfortable slave. Being non-confrontational, obedient cow. I mean, I'm insulting cows because cows, by this obedient thing. You're not even a live human if you obediently listening what all this mainstream media, fake media, the religion media, the new age media is programming into you. Your medicine media, I mean, question. Why darkness managed to reside within your bodies so many lifetimes, century after century? You can tell me you don't have any darkness, but prove it. Prove it. Are you still coward to say publicly what your government is doing? So, to me, darkness equals cowardness. You can excuse yourself. I'm afraid for my family. Okay, so what? You can still be afraid and you can still go out and say what you know that it is true. I'm absolutely grateful for like many now, many publicly, through the help of internet, through the help of all this social media, let's call it alternative social media. Because social media was TV where just you've been fed certain program, day in, day out. What we're doing now, we're just managing to absolutely exchange my thoughts for your thoughts, my words for your wisdom. And I hear many wise people. But to get free, you have to become wise and brave. Otherwise, in the accepting the answers lies the greatest bravery. From whom these answers will come? From media, religion, church, Pope? No, my dear friends. Not even from God. It will come from you.